Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is white chocolate, Barissimo by Aldi's. It's really good. And today is going to be 47 degrees. It's raining. It's not too cold, but it certainly is gloomy. So I already turned on all the Christmas lights, and it makes it nice and cozy. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. I was going to go out yesterday. I didn't have any lettuce left. So, I was going to go buy some lettuce. And I didn't even go out and return that package, which I have to do. So, I don't know. I may do that. Or I may just stay home again and go tomorrow. Because it's pretty wet out there. Not that that matters. I won't melt. But, you know, sometimes when it's like that, you just don't feel like going anywhere. So, I'm done with the Christmas decorating. That's good. I took my time. I didn't do that much, but it took me a good week and a half anyway to get it all done. I just took my time, and the trick to it is starting early enough, and then you don't have to be so hectic at the last minute. So that's what I did this year, and it was very relaxing. It wasn't stressful. So, and then I've gathered up the gifts. I still have to wrap, which I'll do over the next few days. Again, I won't wait until the last minute. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap gifts. But I'm one that loves to procrastinate and wait until the last minute. I remember I used to, this was years and years ago, even before I was married, I used to go out Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve. Of course, I didn't have that many gifts to buy back then. And then as time progressed, I, of course, had kids, and then I started shopping earlier, and it was fun buying for my kids and grandkids. Now, you know, they have their own taste, so it's difficult, and that's why I give money. It's not that I don't want a Christmas shop, but it makes it difficult because you don't really know what to get anybody, and giving them surprises at this point in their life, unless you know it's something they would absolutely love to have, you know, that sometimes it's kind of iffy. You don't know if it's something they're going to keep or something that's going to end up at the donation. So, anyway, that's how I came to give money to everybody. But I do have a few gifts. So, if they tell me what they want, they'll get a gift. Otherwise, it's money. All right. I know this is good with the chocolate creamer. So that's what it's getting. And I moved my little fiber optic tree into the dining room. But I still have to rearrange some things in there. And I do have some of those little tiny ornaments I want to hang up on my big huge plant over there. So cheers. Yummy. So I'm going to slowly move my way through the day. I have some laundry to do, some dishes to put away from the dishwasher. So my living room is pretty much done, except I'll give it a quick cleaning before the festivities. And then I'm going to be making most of my dinner in the slow cooker. So that should be easy. Just throw everything in the pot in the morning. And my daughter's bringing food, and my mom wanted to bring ribs and German potato salad, so she loves to cook for her family. To her, that's a love offering. So, as long as she can do it, okay, that works. And my kids love it too. So, okay, I'm going to drink my coffee and then I will meet you at the budget book. All right, here we are back at my budget book. So yesterday I stayed home, used what I had, ate what I had, just had a nice time decorating the tree. I had 2 strands of old lights, and I used one strand to replace the bulbs that were burned out in another strand, and they were really long strands, so I'm going to keep the one strand for that purpose, and that will be to replace the burned out light bulbs in the Christmas tree for maybe next year. So I had big plans about just plugging it in and being done with it, but that didn't happen because half the tree didn't light up. So I had to take all the lights out, and even though it's a small tree, that was tedious. And it's kind of hard to gauge how many lights you'll need, but I wanted to use those particular Christmas lights because they're both green and red. Each bulb is green and red, so it gives it a nice look. And originally the tree, when I bought it years and years ago, I had bought 2 of them, and one of them I gave to my one son, Eric, and he still uses it, and he likes it because it's small. He's a bit of a minimalist, has a very, very pretty house, and a lot of the house was done like in the 50s style. I think the house was built in the 40s or 50s, and he likes the knotty pine. His basement is finished off in knotty pine. He's got a bar down there, and but he's very neat and tidy, and so he's a bit of a minimalist. He has what he needs, and he likes to find things on the side of the road, though, that he can use, and he fixes them up. He's given me a couple things that he found that he fixed. One of them was a dehumidifier that was almost like brand new, and he loves to do that. He found himself a safe that somebody had thrown out. He painted it, and it looks fantastic. So, but he likes everything just neat and tidy. He's not, and it's very nicely decorated. He has very good taste. So, his wife too. But anyway, that's where the other tree went. So originally the tree was pre-lit. It had white lights in it, but they haven't worked in years. But then the other lights that I just randomly stuck in there on top of everything, they burned out. So I thought, well, it's time to take the tree apart and put it all back together. So that's what I did, just using what I have. I'd love to get a little flock tree, so maybe I'll keep my eye out for the holiday sales and see if I can find a very small flocked tree. But I've gotten more into the multicolored lights again. I went through a phase where everything was white lights, and now I like the nice warm colors. I think they're a little bit more, I don't know, I think they have a little bit more character than the white lights do, although I do love the white lights. It looks really nice. It can be very elegant. So the white lights can be elegant and the colored lights can be homey. So anyway, that's the story with the budget book. I don't know. I need to go out and get some lettuce. I still need to return that one chair cushion that I bought that I don't like. and maybe I'll do that this afternoon. So we'll see. All right, I'll be back. 101 Ways to Simplify Your Life by Candy Paul. Day number 44. Get plenty of rest. Sleep recreates. The Bible indicates that sleep is not meant only for the recuperation of a man's body, but that there is a tremendous furtherance of spiritual and moral life during sleep. Oswald Chambers. Getting more sleep is a simple solution for reducing stress and making things easier on yourself. If you've been trying to do more than you can comfortably handle, cut back on some of your activities and honor your body's need for rest. Make getting enough rest a priority, and you will be rewarded with energy, clear thinking, and a relaxed attitude towards the ups and downs of life. You'll be happier when you're rested, and you'll make wiser decisions. You'll be less likely to make mistakes or overlook important details, and instead be more alert to what God is doing in your life. Make yourself a go-to-bed at least 1 hour early tonight. You'll find the extra rest will help you wake up more refreshed in the morning. All right, well, 101 Ways to Simplify Your Life. I hope you're still enjoying the readings. I enjoy them, and it makes me think about maybe a little bit of a focus for the day. So I've never needed more than like 5 or 6 hours of sleep. That's just my body. When I was younger, I was a night owl. I'd stay up after my kids went to bed, and I'd start projects like painting walls and, whatever it was that I was doing, that I was DIYing. And then I would stay up very late, and I'd get up early and go to work. It was never an issue. So I've never needed a lot of sleep. My mom used to tell me, I guess I wasn't a napper either, because she used to tell me that she would lay down with me so that I would take a nap, and then she would fall asleep, and I'd be sitting there just playing. So that didn't work so well. So I've never needed a lot of sleep. And my oldest son is a night owl too, and Brian. And Eric, he's my middle son, and he always needed more sleep. He liked his nappy time. And then my Joy, she was a normal sleeping kid. And I remember when she was real little, every Monday or Tuesday was garbage pickup day. And every time I would lay her down for a nap in the afternoon, which was typically maybe around 1 o'clock, the garbage truck would come. And it would make a noise, and it would wake her up, and she'd wake up terrified. She'd wake up screaming. So anyway, it wouldn't have done any good to put her to bed any earlier or any later, because it was right around nap time that they came. So, 3 kids, they were all different. But me, I was always a night owl, and I still am. I'll binge watch a program. I'll go to bed around 10 and start binge watching a program, and maybe watch until 2 in the morning, till I start dozing off, and then I get up at 7:30 to let my dogs out. Sometimes earlier than that, depending on what time I doze off. And a lot of times I'll use that time to answer some of your questions, or just to talk with you guys. I'll do that if I can't fall back asleep. So we're all different, but I never ever used to nap. But now I like my nap. I don't nap every day, but sometimes in the afternoon around 3 o'clock, after I've been doing things, I like to sit in my chair and I'll watch a little YouTube, or I'll read a little bit, and then I'll just kind of doze off for a little bit. It's not a sound sleep, but it's a bit of a nap, and I really enjoy that now. So it's like, why fight it? You know, might as well go with the flow. So I wanted to talk a little tiny bit about nail polish. Now, for the holidays, I wanted something sparkly. So I think this turned out really pretty. I don't know if you can see all the sparkles in there. And what I did, originally I had put this nail polish on. It's by Maybelline Fast Gel, and the color is Wicked Berry. So it's a really nice color. So I had that on for a couple days, and then I thought, you know, I want something a little shinier, a little more sparkle. So what I did was, I had gotten this at Drug Mart. It was, I think, 99 cents or something. It was on sale. And it's LA Colors Diamond Crush. And the color is, I don't know, Ruby Glass. Yeah, Ruby Glass. And it's actually red. So I put the Ruby Glass over the other one, and this is the color that came up, and I think it's so pretty. And then over this little finger, I just wanted something different. And this was 99 cents too. LA Colors Mermaid Magic. Now I was thinking it was going to be more like this, but it's not. But I wanted like a kind of red and green thing going on. So if you have nail polish and you're trying to use it up or whatever, I do this all the time. I'll put one color over another color. It doesn't have to be glitter or anything, but I'll just do a combination. If I have a nail polish, you know how sometimes you get a nail polish that really doesn't, you know, you put it on and it's real transparent. And so what I'll do then is I'll save those colors to put over another color that I think will match. So just a tip for nail polish. All right, well, I'll be back in a little bit. All right, I have all this dry bread. It's not totally dry. It's still got a little bit of something in there, but it's pretty much dry. I want to try something different. I have that, and I have this Knorr vegetable soup mix. And what I want to do is make some stuffing in this little slow cooker. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. I've never done it before, but I want to give it a try. Right, so in here I have about half a stick of butter. I put the soup mix, various herbs, like if you like sage or parsley, whatever you like. I put some dried onion in there. Now I'm going to add all my breadcrumbs, and then I'm going to add some hot water, and I'm going to turn it on low. Oops. Going to turn it on low and let it cook. I sprayed the container so it doesn't stick so much. So you can add whatever herbs you like in your stuffing to the breadcrumbs, but I want to coat the breadcrumbs in this mixture before I add the water. Okay, I added 1 cup of water. I'm going to add a little bit of this homemade dried celery. I don't feel like doing onions and celery and carrots and all that right now. So this will give it the celery taste that's really good in dressing. And depending on how much soup mix you have, that'll determine how much water to add. So this is looking pretty good. Now if you want your dressing to not be soft like this, toast your breadcrumbs more or your bread pieces, but I like a softer dressing. So I'm just going to add a little bit more water, maybe another 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup. I don't want it to be soup. And then taste it to see if it needs any salt or pepper or any of that, and then let it cook in the slow cooker until it's done the way you like it. All right, well, like I said, this is an experiment. I've never made stuffing in the slow cooker before. Also over here, I had some really small breadcrumbs at the bottom of the bag. I'm going to save those too. I can add them to meatloaf or whatever. You can season them. Okay, we had a delivery. The gang had to let me know. So, okay. Well, I'm going to let this cook and we'll see how it turns out. The flavor's good. And we'll see. Like I said, I've never done this in the slow cooker before. But I figured they bake cakes and things in the slow cooker, so why not stuffing? And I'm sure it's been done before. All right. I'll be back later and we'll give it a taste. Let's look and see how our stuffing is doing. It looks like it might be done. It's a very soft stuffing. Looks like it's got some... I think it could cook a little more. Let's see. Still a little soft in the middle. I'm going to taste it. Nothing in there is going to hurt me. Flavor is real good. I think next time I would add a little less water. But I'm going to let it cook a little longer. It's been in there about, 2.5 hours. So I'll give it another hour. I think I'm going to put a paper towel here under the lid to capture some of the moisture so it dries out a little bit. Or I could let it cook with the lid off. That would work too. All right. Stuffing for dinner. I just got back from Marc's and I stopped in at the Dollar Tree. I wanted to get a couple of little things to put on my front porch. So I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. I got some ribbons with bells, or I got 2 little gnomes. I'll show them to you. But let me show you what I got, and this was all $1 a piece. These strawberries were $1, and I had actually gone for lettuce. So this heirloom crisp was $1. It's still looking pretty good. Bistro Duo was $1. These were all marked to $1. And this romaine mix was $1. Let's see, there's more. And this baby arugula was $1. So you're probably thinking, Ellen, what are you going to do with all that lettuce? You can't eat it all before it goes bad. But I was thinking what I was going to do, I'll eat some lettuce from it, and I want to make like a veggie sub. I have some Walmart Italian bread that would work really well for that. So I want to make a veggie sub, so I'll use some for that, and whatever I can't use up in a reasonable amount of time, I'm going to just either just freeze it the way it is. I can use it for stir fries, or cook it up and then freeze it. So I could do it either way. So I got that. So that was a really good deal. Then I picked up just some sliced mushrooms. Those were $1.89. I just wanted some of those for a burger or something. And then they did have my raspberry syrup, so I picked up a bottle of that, $3.99. Now I bought this for my grandson. He asked me if I could pick this up for him. And of course he doesn't have to pay me back, but he said he had a taste for some BLTs. So I got him some nice lean bacon. That I think was 2 for like $9, something ridiculous. But that's okay, you know. We do these things for our grandkids. And then he's not a big fan of the heartier breads, so I just picked up some of this Italian bread for him. And I actually like this bread for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, or it makes good French toast. But I actually bought this for him too for his BLTs. And when he has the BLTs, maybe I'll have some TLTs made with tofu or bacon bits. I've done that before too. Then when I was at Marc's, this was a really good buy. They had these really nice plush soft robes. And my robe I've had for a lot of years, and I noticed the other day that it's starting to get a little threadbare. So they had these really, really nice, real soft robes. And this one has stars and moons on it, and it's like having a blanket on. So that was only $7.99. So I got that, picked that up for myself. Then I got, let's see, for Christmas I thought I'm going to my ex-husband's house with the family. So they had these real big scarves. It's like a blanket scarf. And that was $4.99. Lizzie, no. So I picked that up. Oh, I found 2 more lettuces. This one's sweet red butter. So I think I got altogether 6 clamshell things, I think that's what they call this, of lettuce. And this is half and half, half spinach and half spring mix. Of course, this I can cook up too. So for $7, including the strawberries, I got all that produce. And I was out of everything. So let's see what else we got. Uh-oh. So for the festivities on Christmas Eve, I got a Fireball. I like Fireball. I like it just on the rocks. I think it's really good. It's cinnamon whiskey, and that was $16.99. So I figured we could make some drinks with that. And let's see, what else did I get? Let's see, at the Dollar Tree, you guys know it's all $1.25. I don't buy anything I didn't for $5. So this, I had some of this garland already, and I'm sticking this in my fiber optic tree just to give it a little bit more something when it's not lit up, because I had one that I already put in there and it looked really nice. The red kind of pops. So I got that. I got this one thing of votives. There's 3 in there now instead of 4. I burn those all the time. And I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to decorate the front porch with. So I picked up 2 of these little gnome things. And I figured I could hang them up around the house if I don't use them where I think I might use them. So I got those. And then Marc's had these for $1.99. And they're nice big bows with jingle bells on them. And then I got these at Dollar Tree. I thought somehow I could make something like this if I don't use the gnomes. I think the gnomes are going to look a little chintzy there. So I think I'll use these as front porch decorations. And I got 2 bells and 3 of these because one of them I want to put on my door. So very simple, simple and easy. And that was it. That was my haul. Nothing extravagant. So, all right, there we have it. Now I gotta put all this away. This is the part I hate the most. I hate this part even more than going into the store. So I hope this is going to be the last shopping I need to do, but who knows. It's Christmas, it's December. That's the way it goes. All right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself, be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share. Thanks for watching.